Switching now to emerging markets, currencies have been under pressure this past week, and tonight, Turkey's central bankers are holding an emergency meeting to prop up the currency after its sharp decline. Michelle Cabruza-Carrera joins us now from Istanbul with more. Michelle, over to you.
Hey there, Susie. Yeah, extraordinary moves by the Turkish Central Bank tonight. They raised all their major lending rates between 4 and 5%. Consider that in the United States, when we talk about the Federal Reserve, we talk about moves by the Fed of only 0.25%. An extraordinary move in the United States would be 0.5%. So a hike of between 4 and 5% here shows you just how dire the situation was. The reason foreign central banks raise interest rates is they need to keep capital in the country. They want to keep investors and offer them a more attractive interest rates. Turkey had to do that in particularly because recent political trouble here has gotten investors very nervous. Additionally, because the Fed is going to be tapering, it's believed that interest rates in the United States will be going up and that investors may be moving their capital back to the U.S. So that's why the Turkish Central Bank did this. So far, we have seen the currency stabilize and even rise in the wake of the decision. The question now is whether we're going to see other emerging market currencies stabilize as well, along with Turkey.
Michelle, that is a dramatic raise in interest rates, as you mentioned. What are the risks economically and politically?
Well, here in Turkey, the risks of rising interest rates are that it slows down the economy. The prime minister here, in fact, was very against any hike in interest rates. He made that announcement before leaving on an overseas trip. So there's even been editorials here in the paper about it. So the head of the central bank here is very much under pressure. In theory, he's supposed to be independent, but the government here hasn't been acting that way. If we see a lot of instability within a lot of the emerging markets, remember, they're a much bigger percentage of the world GDP than they were, say, 20 years ago, and a lot of U.S. conglomerates get a lot of their overseas earnings from countries like this one.
All right, Michelle, thank you very much. From rainy Istanbul tonight, Michelle Cabruza-Carrera reporting.